Well, Andy, look, it's deeper than football between us, but I just want to say on record, congratulations to you, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I really appreciate everything that you've done for the game, outside of the game, and continue to do. But this tonight is about you. So how are you feeling?
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, obviously it's going to be a special evening, you know. I think for my kids, and my family, obviously my parents. My dad's no longer here. I think he would be absolutely buzzing to see me in this position. He's not with us. So yeah, I think for me personally, it's the final piece of the jigsaw.
Final piece of the jigsaw is correct because I know sometimes they talk about men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. That's exactly what I think of when I think about Andy Cole and where you sit in the records, but what you've done for the game and you being a predator. Give me your thoughts in terms of all of the goals you've scored, all of the records you've broken, all of the things that you've done, especially in the final third, and now that being honoured tonight in your name.
Yeah, I'll be very honest. I'm not an individual for all those records and all those things. You know, and the craziest thing is people only spoke about it when someone's going to beat them. You know, so that's what used to make me laugh a hell of a lot. You know, but I just look back on my career and say, you know, I enjoyed it, but I did it my way. I did it the way that I believe was right for me. I'd never tell anybody else to try and do it that way. I just had to stay real to what I am, and you know, to be in a position I find myself in now, that's what makes me even prouder to know that when people tell you things you can't do, you can go ahead and do whatever you need to do. You know, so yeah, I'm very proud of that.
If you could summarise all of the impact you've had, and this is probably going to be the hardest question someone asks you tonight, what's a standout moment for you? What's your favourite? What's the pinnacle of Andy Cole?
Just playing at the highest level, man. For me, to play at the highest level was everything, you know, because I look at my time when I was a kid at Arsenal and got released at Arsenal, and then saying that I wouldn't score enough goals in the top league, and then now I look where I'm standing, you know, with a goal scoring record of what it is, one penalty and all that total. So, look, it is what it is, you know. But like I said, you know, there's a hell of a lot of people that have got me in this position as well. I would never be in this position if I didn't have good teammates, you know. And from when I was a kid, and obviously my time at Bristol City, you know, moving from there to Newcastle and all the clubs that I played for. So I don't stand there without my teammates.
That's so. That epitomises you to a T. Always talking about everybody else, always talking about the way that everybody supported you. But I want to know, in terms of, you look down there and you see John Terry, and you see Ashley Cole as well, who's being honoured of you tonight, and the Kings that have come before you as well that have been celebrated. How good is it that you're getting this recognition right now and you can sit in the history books?
Yeah, you know, look, whatever people have said about me in the past, you know, it definitely can't be taken away. And that's why I look at things like that, you know. And, you know, people talk about the chances that I might have missed, and I say to myself, do you imagine if I scored them all? You know, that's the maddest thing, you know. So yeah, look, I mean, this is a special evening not just for myself, but for the two boys you mentioned as well, and I think we're all looking forward to it.
I just want to know, the final question I'm going to ask you is, who's the first person you told? When the news came down, I've really seen the quotations and you probably had a moment with your father and all the rest of it, but who's the first person you told?
My kids, yeah, my kids. Like I said, Jill, my agent, she was ecstatic. You know, me and her have had this conversation about this for some time, and she was absolutely buzzing. So yeah, when I come off the phone, I just message my kids and say, look, Dad's been inducted into the Hall of Fame. My daughter messaged me, was it yesterday? He said, Dad, I've been crying. So that's how much it means to her, you know. So yeah, definitely.
Andy?
Bless, man.
Sometimes it doesn't.
Nice
The
one.
words don't epitomise it. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.